Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick it away to start us off. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Horton. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Alabama and Georgia, they have collided in the biggest stages for the biggest trophies in the sport. But the last meeting, that regular season classic in Tuscaloosa, the Tide jumped them 28-0. It was a beatdown. Georgia responded. Kirk actually took the lead late in the game before one of the most memorable plays of the season won it for Bama.
Yeah, it was just something.
He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great cut there. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Branch. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4 set of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab, a chance to score. 4 set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Now, the offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pass rush closing in. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? In the clear at the 25. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at 3rd down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a 1st down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Nice grab. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's second down after that completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Simpson. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. The tight end has got it, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Stockton. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And he keeps it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Ball handed to the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Stockton. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's 2nd down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the catch downfield. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going for a big play downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming and not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down after that previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense will set up on first and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's second and 9 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. Past the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Tight end goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into open space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Let me Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense on the field to take over. On the ground, it's Frazier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes a quick catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. And that is a 1st down gain, moves the ball to the 40. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Williams. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the offense will spend a timeout to get on the same page. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Caught by the receiver.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with Impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.